The largest Buddhist monument on Earth is not in India, where the Buddha lived. It is not in China, or Tibet, or Sri Lanka. It sits on a volcanic island in Indonesia, built from 2 million blocks of stone. And for centuries, it was completely lost, buried under ash and jungle, forgotten by the world. It is called Borobudur, a stone mountain rising from the green heart of Java. And it raises a question that sounds almost impossible. How did the single greatest Buddhist wonder on the planet end up 3,000 miles from where Buddhism was born? So who built this mountain of stone, and why? What is the strange journey hidden in its design? How did a wonder this vast simply vanish? And who finally pulled it back out of the jungle, into the light? First, understand the scale of what we're talking about. Borobudur is not a building you walk into. It is a solid mountain you climb. 9 great stone terraces, stacked one upon the other, built from around 2 million blocks of volcanic rock, fitted together like a puzzle, with no cement at all. Carved into its walls are over 2,500 relief panels, the largest and most complete collection of Buddhist carvings anywhere in the world. And watching over it all, more than 500 statues of the Buddha, seated in perfect stillness. And near the summit sit dozens of strange, bell-shaped stone stupas, their surfaces pierced with holes like lattice. And inside many of them, hidden from view, sits another Buddha. Watching. Waiting. For over 1,000 years. But Borobudur is not just a monument. It is a machine for the soul. Because the entire structure is built as a map. A map of the journey to enlightenment itself. A pilgrim enters at the bottom and walks clockwise, slowly climbing, level after level. And as they rise, the carvings change. At the base, the world of desire, chaos, and suffering. Higher up, the world of form, of discipline, and calm. Quick pit stop. If your brain just went to wait, what? That's the subscribe button calling. Tap it, drop a like, and you genuinely help this little channel take on the algorithm. Got a theory or a favorite fact? The comments are right there, and I read every single one. Right, back into the rabbit hole. And at the very top, the carvings stop. The walls fall away. There is nothing but open sky, the silent bell-shaped stupas, and the volcanoes on the horizon. The pilgrim has climbed out of the world of things, into emptiness. Into enlightenment. The whole mountain is a path you walk with your feet. Which brings us back to the great question. Why here? Why would the largest Buddhist temple on Earth be built on a far-flung island, an entire ocean away from India? The answer is a story we too often forget. The story of just how far India's ideas once traveled. For over 1,000 years, ships carried more than spices and silk across these seas. They carried gods, Sanskrit, art, stories. Slowly, powerfully, the religions of India, Hinduism and Buddhism, spread across the islands of Southeast Asia, adopted and reshaped by the kingdoms there. And Java, rich and powerful, sat at the very heart of this world. There, a dynasty of devout Buddhist kings called the Sailendras poured the wealth of their kingdom into a single, staggering act of faith. Borobudur was their offering, carved from the bones of a volcano. So Borobudur is not really an Indonesian temple, or an Indian one. It is proof of something larger. That ideas, carried across an ocean, can take root in distant soil and grow into something even greater than at home. And then, this wonder of the world disappeared. Sometime around the 14th century, the pilgrims stopped coming. The great mountain of the Buddhas fell silent. And slowly, the jungle began to take it back. Why? Likely a mix of forces. The volcanoes that gave Borobudur its stone may have driven people away with eruptions and ash. Power in Java shifted east. And over time, the islands turned to a new faith, Islam. The old temple no longer had a people to climb it. And so, one of the largest monuments ever built by human hands was swallowed whole, buried under layers of volcanic ash and a thick blanket of jungle. For centuries, the outside world had no idea it was even there. Until 1814. The British were briefly ruling Java, and their governor, a man named Raffles, heard rumors of a colossal ruin hidden in the interior. Intrigued, he sent an engineer to investigate. And what that man's team uncovered, hacking through the jungle, left them stunned. Out of the earth rose terrace after terrace, Buddha after Buddha, mile after mile of ancient carving, a masterpiece the world had completely forgotten. Borobudur had been sleeping under the ash for centuries. And now, at last, it was awake. But surviving the jungle was one thing. Surviving the centuries of decay, water, and looting that followed was another. By the 20th century, the great monument was crumbling, sinking, slowly falling apart. So the world did something remarkable. In the 1970s, a massive international rescue began. Piece by piece, hundreds of thousands of stones, Borobudur was carefully taken apart, cleaned, strengthened, and rebuilt. Humanity, for once, chose to save its past. And today, Borobudur stands again. At dawn, pilgrims and travelers still climb its terraces, still walk the ancient path, up through the world of desire, into stillness, to watch the sun rise over the volcanoes from the roof of a 1,000-year-old dream. So the next time someone asks why the greatest Buddhist wonder on earth sits on a volcano in Indonesia, you'll know. It is a monument to a time when ideas crossed oceans. When the thoughts born under a tree in India could sail 3,000 miles and rise again, in stone, taller than ever. India's ideas sailed east and built wonders across the sea. But back home, in a green and misty corner of India that few stories ever reach, a kingdom was about to attempt the impossible. To stand against the mightiest empire India had ever seen, the Mughals, and defeat them. Not once. 17 times. That story is next.